later, okay? Bye. I'm live now, so bye. No, I can't. Bye. Nice. Hi, Umesh. If you can hear me fine, just hit the like button so that I know. Hi, Hemant. Nice. Hi, Jignesh. Hi, Umesh. Hi, Sajid. Hi, Bipin. What's up, Pavan? What's up, Taukir? What's up? I'm good. Let's wait for like 5-6 minutes and then we'll start. Hi, Ayush. Hi, Rachit. Hi, Jignesh. Hi, Bhargav. Long time, guys. So I couldn't post any video this time. Okay, I'll explain it too. Yeah, I look messy. Do I? There's a career fair on 28th, so yeah, I'm preparing for that. I might look. Any guest lecture today? Maybe. Manjeet said that he'll come in 15-16 minutes. So maybe. Are you sleeping all right? I am actually not. Hi, Piyush. Hi, Ankan. Last live session lagged very much. Okay. Okay, noted. This time, it's because of the internet. If there's a lot of people in this building where I'm sitting, then it will lag a bit. If it's not, then it will be okay. What is career fair? Career fair is like mm, campus placement, but I'll take these questions later on. We'll just wait for some time, 5-6 minutes, okay? Hi Taksh. Hi Hari. Thanks, Yash. Yeah, I agree to that. Last live session was actually really good. I did. Oh shit! My mom will be like, "You don't. You should be you should be getting ready fine and then going live." I do look exhausted. The reason is like I didn't have a lot of time in the previous week, and that's why I didn't upload any video this weekend. I wanted to upload a video this weekend, but that just didn't happen. Having a good day until now, yeah. I had a donut. Also, my bike is here, so it's pretty good. Tejas, I'm from Jaipur. Mm, I want to play a song, but last time I played a song, no, last time I played a song, I got a copyright notice for some reason, so I cannot play a song. No, I slept fine like last night, but I'm just tired as a whole. I want to sleep whole day. How many class hours? So the class hours are not that crazy, but it's the assignments which are crazy. We'll just wait. I'm not audible. If I'm not audible, please tell me. If I'm audible, fine, and you can see me fine. Just like the like button, and then I'll know. Like hit the like button, then I'll know. Mhm. This walleye is $19. We'll take questions in like 5 minutes. Just wait. Everybody is supposed to come at 10, so I just don't want like people to come like after 10 and then they miss something out. Hi Rahul. Hi Aditya. Hey Gitanjali, thank you so much. So there's a video which I made, like how to learn 50 videos per day. You can check that one out. Hi Mayank, hi Sazad. Okay, let's. I think how many people are watching this? There's not many people, so we'll just wait a little while and then see how many people shows up, and then we'll start the live session. Sounds good to everyone? Okay, let's take in the questions now. Tell me about some fundings in Purdue. Funding in Purdue are of three types: graduate assistant, teaching assistant, and research assistant. You can get any one of them. All these fundings will cover your fees, as well as they'll give you some stipend. You can be a half TA, in which means like the stipend for master's students is $1,500, then you'll only get $750. If you are even a quarter TA, then you'll just get $250, but your fees still be covered. Aniket, it might be enough. You might still face like some crazy words in the exam, and that can happen. That is a very common thing. We don't know what exact words will come, but we can just hope for the best. What universities are under tier 1 and tier 2? Oh, so you can actually check that online. Just search for tier 1 universities. There's a couple of websites. Make a Excel sheet and write all the tier 1 universities according to that website, then write all the tier 1 universities according to other websites, and then just compare them. How to start with SOP and LOR. I've made a video regarding statement of purpose. You can watch that video. It'll give you a brief idea and an outline which I followed while I was writing SOP. I am not sure how does H4 visa works. You can do a certification course, but like once you're back, yeah, Stanford courses are good. If you're actually attending a course there, then I think it'll be really helpful. It also depends on which field or which course you're planning to do. Is UT Arlington good for civil engineering? It's kind of. I chose it as a safe universities. I applied to it. I got into it. So yeah, I would say it's an okay university. I took my chances with it. Sajid, no, I don't. There's not. Okay, so I haven't faced any racism yet. I don't see any. Like, I have a friend who's a Muslim and who's studying here. He hasn't faced anything yet. Maybe during the immigration, you might have a little problem, but you are Indian, so it won't be a big problem. Purdue versus Illinois CS. Okay, which one Illinois? Is it Urbana-Champaign or is just University of Illinois Chicago or other Illinois? I like Illinois Institute of Technology. Is it that one? Aditya Ravas, yes, it will help. Research papers will definitely help you getting a RA job. Okay, a lot of questions now. We'll just take it one by one, okay? Hi, Parth. Manjit will be here in like 15 20 minutes, and then it'll be much like we'll try to cover up more topics. I'm planning to take TOEFL immediately after my GRE. Is 2 weeks enough time? Yes. TOEFL is easy. 2 weeks are enough. What was your GRE score? My GRE score was 313. Is there a data science program at Purdue? Aniket, I'm so sorry. I am not sure if there is a data science program. Can we convert MS admission to PhD post MS? Yes, you can. You can talk to your professor, and your professor, if your professor is okay, then you can just go for it. They would love if you do PhD here. They actually do in a way. Ashutosh, all the best. Ankan, I did not get any assistantship yet. Okay, look. Manjit is here, the savior of all.
I'm just a hungry soul.
Okay. How's public transportation? It's superb. You walk 4 steps and you get a bus.
Or you take a cycle.
Or you take a cycle, yeah. Can I apply to more than 10 universities? Will it create a problem during visa? No, I don't think it creates a problem. He applied to 11 universities. You still
No, I applied to 15 universities in total.
You applied to 15?
Yeah.
In US?
Yep, in US.
What, you didn't know that you will make it? Notes here.
Yeah, mine was a pretty shitty profile. I didn't expect myself to get admit from
Yeah,
you.
a shitty profile with 7 papers or something.
What's
Okay.
up, people?
If you just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Manjeet. I'm a master's student in the same branch what Parth is studying, building construction management at Purdue. I'm a second year grad student. I completed my internship recently, and I'm applying for full-time job positions right now. So if you happen to know one, just refer me.
Yeah, and there's a big guide, like 3 guides he made.
Yeah.
I've already linked it down below. This time I have, so it's written Manjeet's guide, and you can check that link out.
Yeah.
Okay, you take. I'm worried about this one.
I'm worried for doing Amazon USA because of Donald Trump if he bans India or something. Remember, the economy of US was built upon Indians until now. If you see I mean, you come across it all the time on Facebook that the CEO of Apple, the CEO of, sorry, not Apple, Microsoft, everyone is Indians.
Google also.
It runs on Indians. He's not going to kick you out suddenly. There's a process is falling. He's trying to kick out the redundant people who are taking the part-time jobs we are doing, not the full-time jobs. He wants to remove the Mexicans because they are taking up the part-time jobs on which the Americans are surviving. He knows that the more technical jobs like computer science and all the information systems, technology, all can only be done by Indians. So don't worry about it. Whatever Trump's going to do, if you do your best, he's not going to do anything. If you excel at what you're going to do, he's going to recruit you back itself. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. Do we get on-campus job over
And yeah,
there?
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I just got to tell about something about H1 visas. I know there's a lot of rumors going on about that there's a 120K 120K salary limit on H1B visa sponsoring. Remember, read the rules completely. This rule is only for H1B support companies. H1B support companies are the one which hire more than 15% of their employees from H1B sponsors. And there are only a bunch of companies which
TCS,
do so.
Infosys.
Exactly. TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Apple, Google, these all. For them, it's all this rule is going to apply. There's no rule going to be applied for the second tier companies or the tier companies in which we are mostly hired. So don't worry about the H1B sponsor limit. There's no salary limit as such. You're going to be good.
Okay. Do we get on-campus job over there? Yes, we do.
Yep.
What is the surety that I'll get admission after scoring 310 plus? There's never a surety.
I know people who got 324 and still have not gotten an admit. It all depends upon your holistic review of the profile. If your SOP is screwed up, no one can help you. If you don't express what is the drive behind your whole master's purpose in your SOP, I don't think even I would give an admit for 330 profile.
Exactly. Does applying early to university help my? Yes, it does.
Yep.
Like obviously because those will be the first applications, and if the university has a rolling admission, then
exactly, yeah,
you already have an admit like as soon as you apply in 2 months or something.
Yep.
Can I get TOEFL slot if I book? It depends. Like if the slot is empty, just check it once. We can't say anything. Is it Rohit? I don't get why you're saying Chicago. Can a 1 year gap after engineering cause permanent visa rejection? No, I had a 1 year gap after engineering. I'm here.
Remember, as long as your visa, in fact, your visa officers are Americans. They know why you take a break. They know you take a break to explore what your options on life in front of you. So they're going to be even more happy when you decided masters over a 1 year gap because they know you're going to for this surely after taking a 1 year gap.
Where are we? Okay.
Yeah, I just read Chico. Yeah.
Okay.
Any
ragging cases?
Yeah, I just tried to rag him, but it didn't work out.
No, there's a zero tolerant policy in every college, and if you break that or if you violate that policy, they'll throw you out.
I don't even think there's as such thing called ragging in USA. Like,
except India, is there a ragging anywhere?
Yeah.
No, there's none.
I mean, there's bullying. Bullying is different from ragging, so don't worry about that.
A&M University is good for MBA, is it? No idea. Right? Northwestern good for MS and CS. No idea. Could you share your whole profile? I've already posted, like, there's a document which is circulating, so you can check that out, and it will be in the description below. My whole profile is there. Since I'm dependent visa, I was also looking to do MS in management study, but would it much value since I already have an MBA from India? Sorry, too many. So you want to do a double MBA?
I don't think you can get a job here in US based on your MBA in India, especially when you're a dependent visa. So
unless you're from
yeah.
IIM or something.
So your course of action would be to do a master's here, then change your dependent visa to an independent visa. You can, since you have done your master's here, you'll be an F1 visa then, and then you can convert it later on to when you get a job. You can convert it into H1B.
Yeah. Hi, Mayank. Thanks. Jignesh, I'm teaching in my. What are you teaching? It depends on that, and if the professor needs that skill of yours here, then only you can get a TA. I'm getting confused between computational and computer science. And we are not sure. We are not from computers background. We are from civil backgrounds. If you have civil questions, throw it in. Hey Parth, I was using a drive link. Apparently, the folder Magoosh paid video has been deleted by someone. So by chance, no, I don't have those videos. If it would be there, like we would know. But if somebody has deleted, the owner has deleted, then we can't do anything. Structural engineering here.
One thing you could do about the Magoosh paid videos is if anyone has accessed the videos before, they must have, if they could, they would have downloaded it onto their laptop. And if you're in touch with those persons, ask them.
Ask on WhatsApp.
Yeah, ask on WhatsApp.
Ask on WhatsApp. There's always somebody who will download it.
Again, structural engineering. Every stream of civil engineering, my roommate is a structural engineer.
Okay.
Every stream of civil engineering, doesn't matter civil, doesn't matter construction management, doesn't matter structural, geotechnical, transportation.
Whatever.
Everything has its own demand. It's not like there's no highways, there's no transportation engineers and they recruit construction management people to do highway projects. No, exactly. Everything has its own demand.
Because you're making a whole, if you're making a big building or infrastructure project, then you need all these type of engineers at one point or the other.
If you ask me, no offense meant to construction management students, but I would suggest to go for a stream specific, something very technical specific like geotechnical or transportation, because if you're good at something technical, it's really applauded in USA. I can admit it. I took construction management just because I hate the technical subjects in civil engineering. So if you really like doing technical subjects like highway, transportation, geotechnical, just go for it.
And transportation is on super boom right now.
Exactly, yeah.
MIS come under STEM. It depends on the university, so you'll have to check on the university website if MIS does like.
Yeah, MIS does come under STEM. It's at least in UTD it's STEM. Wait, we crossed.
Okay.
Yeah, MIS come under STEM.
I purchased Magoosh. Will it be okay if I totally rely on it?
Never rely on one thing specifically ever. You can't trust only one Magoosh or one Barron's or one Manhattan. Just try to get a combined study of every possible software you can get your hands on and every book you can get your hands on. But if you have purchased Magoosh, certainly finish it out and then go to the others.
Yeah. And then switch between those two. If you are getting bored of Magoosh, then switch to Manhattan or something. How did you manage to rent apartment? I was talking, so Sudarshan is my roommate and I was talking to him like 2 months, since 2 months before actually taking up the lease. And we just contacted through WhatsApp.
There'll be a lot of, once you get an admit, you'll add yourself onto many WhatsApp groups where you can get to meet every Indian available on that university.
Yeah. So tell me about something about lottery system.
Lottery system in USA. Remember, if you are on your STEM program, you have 3 years of OPT program. That means you can go through the lottery process of H1B visas pickup 3 times, every year once. If you don't get picked up, you go for the second time. If you get picked up, your visa gets converted into H1B. As simple as that.
I used to get 320 in Manhattan practice. Okay, if you're getting a 320 in Manhattan and you're getting a 296 in real GRE, then you were just nervous or you just really messed up something. Because it usually doesn't happen if you're scoring that much on the, unless you time it and you're sitting comfortably at home. That could be a position and you're really nervous that you're going to mess up the exam. So that is why. Purdue versus Illinois, Chicago. Please comment regarding tuition fee.
Any day Purdue.
Purdue, yeah. What are your USFN profile?
I would suggest it to be the last resort if possible.
As an electrical, can I get MS? Not sure about electrical. Is taking risky enough. I'm taking a loan of 40 lakhs, so it is a little obviously. If you're taking out any kind of loan, there will be a risk. But
it all depends on the university you're going and see how you can reap the benefits later and pay off later. If you're going to a really good university, probably investing 40 to 50 lakhs is worth it, because
even like 80 lakhs if you're going to MIT or something.
Yeah, there's a friend of mine who's going to Stanford. He has taken 90 lakhs loan, and the loan the bank people had no problem of giving because it was Stanford all. Yeah.
Should I go for STEM courses in a small town or a non-STEM course in a big city? Okay, don't always go for STEM. It doesn't matter if it's a big city or a small city.
And I don't think small towns are going to be any disadvantage for you. You're going to just stay 2 years in that place.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit it, Purdue is a very small town, it's a very shitty village, but it's just for 2 years. Later on,
Yeah.
you'll be applying to companies all over USA, New York, Chicago, California, on all corners. So don't worry about the location.
And we are actually saving on rent and everything
Yeah.
because of that.
California, it will cost you $1,500 alone for a rent,
I
and we
agree
can
with
finish
that.
all our expenses here under 700 if possible.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah,
fact,
under 700.
yeah, if
easy.
you're doing masters, try to do it in a small village. But when you start getting a job, try to go into bigger cities.
It's
and enjoy
actually
the life.
better to finish it in the small ones.
Yep, that's right.
Can I get if I want to make profiles? I'm planning to take online courses from edX. Do you have any comment on that online courses? I don't see that they put so
Yeah.
much.
I mean, you could,
unless for the knowledge, like
it will always help writing on your resume that you attended some online course, but supply chain management, I don't think it's that applicable in construction management, at least from what I've seen. I don't think
it's in industrial management.
Industrial engineering, there's a subject on supply chain management. So try focusing on courses like integrated project delivery methods in construction management, so on courses. Integrated project delivery is a really good topic in construction management in USA. So use that.
Can I get a? We already answered. Can you guide me regarding universities offering No, I'm sorry, I can't do that, Saket. How to mug up vocabulary for GRE?
You yourself said it, mug it up. Yeah, mug it up.
How to mug it up? Like do a number of. So if you're maybe do 30 words a day and then revise it next day, and then revise it on the weekend. So by the end of the first week, you'll have 150 words in your thing, and then you'll be revising 150 words on the Saturday, and then you can remember it fine. Also try to use as many words as you can during your if you're writing for AWA, and if you're picking up some words during the exam, try to mark them or try to write them and write their meaning off. Can you list out the courses? There's a lot of courses
as in specific in our stream or in general other branches. Parth, sorry, Arjun.
Umesh, tell about university fees by credit, please. So each credit cost, if you're taking like 8 credits and less, each credit will cost you $1,000.
But you'd want to take more credits in one semester because you want to finish your credits
early as possible
and get out from here.
And from like us, it's if we are taking 8 to 18 credits, we'll have to pay $15,000
per semester.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. Wait.
No.
Cooper. Yeah. Can you just show the courses?
Yeah. Same. Is the apartment rent same everywhere? No, it's not.
In California, it's $1,500. In New York, sometimes $2,000. And Midwest in Purdue, it's $350. It's very drastically changing. Yeah.
In Texas, it's like $250 or something.
My friend lives in 175 and he has his own bedroom. And
175?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Seriously.
175.
I wish I could earn here and go to Texas and live there.
As one who asked about visa rejection because of gaps, so I'm
2016 pass out and I'm not doing a research and development department in the government firm. So
no, it won't be. No, it won't be.
Your R&D work is really going to help you a lot in getting a research assistantship if possible.
Yeah. Is a score of 370 good enough? Yeah, 315 plus sounds good. It depends on the university you're applying to.
Yeah. And remember, how much ever good your GRE may be, if you can't project it good enough in your SOP, and if you can't make it up with your academics and all, it's pointless. So try to get an overall holistic good image of your profile rather than only good in GRE, only good in academics.
Mate, how can you score 5.0 in Are You From Mars or what? Any tips?
I like writing basically. I like writing and typing a lot. You can see the guide I've written. I love writing and typing a lot. So I just.
But still 5.0 is like way up.
Yeah.
Hey, Parth, just got done my 383. Holy Vivek. I got 338, 5.5.
Someone just asked me I'm from Mars. This guy is from Pluto. He got 338 and 5.5 and 117.
I have.
Good. You should get off the page.
Vivek, congratulations. That's superb. That's superb.
Vivek, there's a really good profile. You have a really good GRE. You have a really good GPA.
Don't go to consultants.
Yeah, don't go to consultants. In fact, go for Stanford, MIT, the best colleges you can try for. I know 8.5, maybe still less for Stanford or MIT, but You never know. If you hit it, that's going to be the best thing you can ever do.
And I think your projects will
Yeah.
also help if there's any.
I'm again telling many people undersell their profile thinking, okay, this much is decent, I'll go for really good colleges.
338 is crazy.
You can go for the best colleges in USA.
Yeah.
Don't waste this
And
chance.
apply. Don't think about the money right
Yeah.
now. Just apply.
It'll be probably worth the investment.
Yeah. Because you don't want to regret like not applying to MIT and then other
Yeah.
friend of yours got 335 and he got into MIT.
Don't be left with regrets.
Yeah.
Be left with reasons.
I have a drive for Magoosh videos. Ping. Okay, somebody got it. How I wanted to do masters in. Not sure either, but I also is journalism STEM, not STEM course, right?
I don't think journalism is STEM.
Yeah.
I don't think it's offered in STE.
It's kind of risky as well.
Yeah, just make sure, talk to seniors who have done masters in journalism and see which universities offer the STEM program for this masters in journalism and apply for that.
Yeah, and okay, can't see. So refresh the video if you can't hear us or can't see us. That happens quite a bit. Just refresh it and hit the like if you think the video is going fine.
The message. That's good.
Okay. I want to go USA for study MBA, but I don't have any work experience in office, but I have experience as a private tutor. Private tutor.
MBA, it's always better to have some amount of work experience.
Yeah, like entrepreneurship in a startup or something like that.
Yeah.
What is your daily schedule? I don't know. Like
get up, sleep,
cook, yeah, classes. Probably make a video one day at Purdue, something like that. Can you please explain about credit hours and attendance? There's no attendance. The professors look forward to seeing you in the class, but if you don't show up, it's okay for many of them. Just show up in the exam, just show up for the presentation, they'll be okay. CM non-STEM course.
Yeah, CM and Stevens is non-STEM. I think what you're talking is non-STEM.
So should I
go for STEM? Don't go for non-STEM.
Yeah.
How much ever good your job may be, if you lose your whole thing in one lottery visa, which is not even in your own hands. Remember, you don't want your chances to be based on some lottery. So although we have to go through the lottery, make sure you at least have 3 lottery chances, which is STEM, rather than non-STEM, which has only 1 lottery chance. What happens when you don't get picked up in your non-STEM lottery? People have to register for another master's course here. You'll have to pay another 40 lakhs so that you just get 1 year of OPT extension. And if your second lottery chance goes by, you take another master's course. Don't go for non-STEM, please. I've known many seniors who have taken non-STEM courses and are regretting right now, even if they have a good job.
Even at Granite, I've heard like a couple of people took non-STEM courses and they're messing up now.
Yeah, don't.
What are the things which we make profitable for admission apart from good?
Apart from good sub.
There's a lot
your academics are already done. You can't do anything about that. All you have in your hands is try to get a good GRE, good TOEFL, and best SOP ever possible.
How do you manage your timetable, studying, replying emails, managing live sessions? By the way, you even cook by yourself and eat out? Or no, I cook by myself most of the times. How do I manage? I don't really know. I'm living on the edge right now. Oh.
Yeah. And we've already finished it.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, tutor, we finished this guy. Yeah, about it. Okay, cool.
Bye, let me define you my case. I really like structure as much as structure. I've always been back. Okay, then go for it.
Go for it. Don't back out.
Yeah, Princeton Review 107 practice question. How's it?
Yeah, it's really good. I loved it. 1007 or 2014, I don't remember that.
I haven't seen.
I loved it, yeah. Yep, that's another reason of taking structure in there as a master's. Go for it.
How's Purdue experience? It's been great for me, at least for 1.5 months. Ask him because I think like he doesn't love the town that much. That's why
I hate the place I'm staying at, because I love staying in big cities where I'm close to my friends, and Purdue is a place which is in a village and I don't get to see a lot of stuff. But remember, I am getting my expenses done cheap and I can save on a whole lot of shit. Yeah. So I'm fine staying in this village as long as I can save some money. Yeah.
Can we get scholarship from India while applying for MS in US? So you have to be really extraordinary for getting a Fulbright scholarship or something like that.
Yeah.
I have downloaded Barron's is useful.
Yeah,
you can download Magoosh app also, Barron's app. It's
first finish of Barron's 880 words if possible, and then go to the 1100 rather than trying the 1100 first.
Prepare a video on how you transfer money from India and vice versa at times because bank have restrictions. I don't see that. I don't think the banks have restrictions. But just okay. I don't see the bank has have restrictions at all. There might be a case where, for example, SBI has this limit. So one of my friends was sending fees to Sweden, and he couldn't transfer more than 50,000 or something. So he had to make 10 transactions, which yeah, because of that he had to pay again and again because of the services charge. So it depends on your bank. Check it with your bank once.
See the best exchange rate banks give and try to get an account in that bank and then do the process.
Yeah, and don't hesitate on opening a bank account. It's just they'll be happy to help you, and it'll take 1 or 5.
You're going to do a lot of transactions from India to US, so don't care about the minimal transaction fee what they charge.
Does US universities have some health membership or some insurance?
Every US university has a health insurance policy within itself with some private organization, and that is the cheapest you can always get. The university tries to make you get the cheapest policy. So I've heard many people asking, can I take an insurance policy from India and use it in
It'll
US?
not work.
No, you can't use Indian insurance policies in US. You have to take an US insurance policy. And in US insurance policies, you have two types. Either go for a private or go for your college. Go for the college one always. They get you the cheapest amount.
And also, if you're going, like if you're sick anytime, you're just going to the university hospital. So it's much easier for them to refund your money because...
I've heard many people do this. They try to circumvent the whole process by not taking insurance policy. Trust me, even if you get a small injury, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars here. So don't risk it. Pay some $700 and get insurance waived off thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah. So I got one chest X-ray and that costed like $180.
Yeah.
From the insurance. So you don't want to.
It gets cut from insurance. So pay off the insurance. Don't worry about that.
Please tell me if I take stocks. Okay, we did to this already. Hi, Rishabh. Rish, can you tell us? I can be a gym trainer, anything like that. I mean,
correct. So you can be. There are sports centers in every university, and there are gym sports centers especially where you can register yourself not as a gym trainer but as a monitor over there. You just keep monitoring people how they are doing and either suggest them or take care that they have they do everything right. I mean, not exactly a gym trainer, but something close to that.
Yeah, because I don't think they'll give you a gym as a position as a gym trainer because you'll need a certificate for that.
Yep.
Can you suggest me 3-4 more topics like
Try integrated project delivery methods. Try automation and automation in construction. Try integration of sustainability and BIM. Try to concentrate more on BIM because BIM is a lot talked about in USA rather than implemented. So in your masters, you'll be learning a lot about BIM. So try focusing on BIM and sustainability as well. Those are topics I would suggest. Same visa rejection, guys. Sorry to bug. To be clear, I have not worked anywhere till now. I'm about to join the R&D department. Good. You can still write in your resume that you're going to join an R&D department. And if they think that you were hired by an R&D department, that means you have some research aspect in you. So they're going to see
if it's for government, then it adds up also. Any idea for SJSU, Arlington or Cincinnati? Depends on your course. Can you tell us the course? Then we can answer your question properly.
Yeah.
I want to do masters in CEM profile 313.
TOEFL 100 CGPA 7.
Do it if you're okay. Yeah, sounds good, Rakesh. Like, why are you?
You have a good startup as well. I mean, as long as the startup is related to construction, you have really good chances of getting a good admit.
Same as Ram.
Yeah.
Can you please make some videos about credit hours? Sure. It's not a big topic, but I'll make it. I need topics anyway. So, please explain once again pros and cons of a structural engineering. There's no cons. There's no cons.
Yeah. There's no cons of any stream, man.
I have a visa appointment on Illinois. Could you help? Just search on Google. There's no tips. Just be confident.
Okay, I got to address this thing I thought.
Oh, visa guide. There's a visa guide.
There's a visa
in
guide.
The description.
Other than that, visa is probably the most easiest step in the whole MSc in your US process. But people freak out about it because you can't mess it up in the last step. So people try to go to consultancies and hire visa consultants. Don't worry about visa. You're talking to a US person. It's not like they're going to judge you by what you're doing. They're going to simply evaluate you, seeing that is this person going to be an immigrant or not. So don't worry about it. Visa is a very chill process. Just stay calm. Don't freak out. Talk smoothly. Talk like you're talking to some random person who you met on that day itself. Don't over respect. I've seen many of Indians addressing the sirs. I love US. Like, don't oversell yourself
and keep it succinct. Like, keep it really short.
Yeah, keep it simple and sweet.
I'm planning for MBA. What would be the question
How
asked?
to know? How to know whether the course is STEM or not? Remember, if it's offered by Science Department, Technology, Engineering, and Management (STEM),
Math, right?
yeah, sorry, math. Sorry, math.
Yeah, I get
It's
confused.
STEM. So if you're confused still, just mail the program coordinator email ID in the website, and you'll know it.
Akshay, I don't know anyone from MCS. Do you know anyone from CS?
Yeah, I know a lot of my batch people from CS, but
Okay.
I'm acquainted with a lot of people, so I know a bit about MS in US CS as well. So let me know if you have any doubts.
Because a lot of people have asked me about MSCS, so I'll make a. I want to contact somebody who can sit and.
I can set you up with someone.
I'm planning for MBA. What would be the questions asked by VI? So it's actually general questions. It doesn't depend upon your MBA. They'll probably ask you where you worked before and how long have you been working for and stuff like that.
I've seen some people spreading this thing that visa people try to ask you technical questions. They ask you technical questions when your academics are really, really bad. They have visa people have only a visa officer has a genuine problem if the university is really low grade and they want to check if the student is actually qualified enough to study MS in US. So as long as your academics are average, above average, and excellent, you don't need to worry about technical questions at all.
UTT Navin Jindal University in Texas at Dallas is same. I don't even know if there's a university exists.
Actually, like Navin Jindal is Navin Jindal. I know what you're talking about. This is a department. I don't know what the department name is. It's like how Purdue Polytechnic is for us.
Oh,
okay. So there's Navin Jindal donated some amount, which is why they named the department after him.
Like
so Navin Jindal department is a specific department in the whole University of Texas Dallas. Yeah.
If I write my exam in December, can I get university? You're too late, but try writing it like in the first week of December and finishing everything. You can still apply for like Georgia, which is 15 December. It's late because you'll miss out chances on rolling admission
financial deadlines for sure, but yeah, you can still apply.
Construction psychology for quality.
Computer engineering. That's a really good combination.
I have near perfect SATs of 50-90.
Nice.
Should I try MIT? Go for it. Even though MIT looks up like, no, actually go for it. I was watching this couple of videos on all these people, how they choose students. So these standardized tests makes it easier for them to filter out, but they actually look at the whole profile of yours. And they will not choose you because you have a 1600. They'll choose you on the basis of a statement of purpose.
I'm not sure if I'm close to your level, but this is the same doubt I had. Do I need to apply to Purdue as well? Like Purdue was out of reach for me. I just thought if applying to Purdue in itself is an achievement for me. If I thought I shouldn't apply to Purdue, I wouldn't have been here today. So even if you think it's ambitious, apply for it. The point of ambitious universities is it's not in reach for you. But if you get an admit from ambitious universities, it's excellent.
Yeah.
So just go for
it. Because of Pratik? Because he had a 335 score.
Yeah. It nearly screwed up my chances.
Which college did you both do BTech? So I studied in Asian Institute of Technology and he studied in
Bits Pilani.
Hyderabad. It's with every bits guy. Like they get offended if you say the whole thing.
I just got a degree from Bits Pilani. That's what matters.
If you have an admit, then how will you apply off-campus housing? Do I apply for it before coming there? Yeah, you can apply before coming here.
Talk to your seniors in that university. Ask them which are the most good housing, because there'll be a lot of. Parth talked to me before. It's better if you tell it.
Yeah, so I talked to him for like almost every day for a week or something like that because I couldn't find, and we got too late to find an apartment. So I was talking to him which places, and I was looking up on the internet, and I was telling him that this place looks good, but then he told me that it's too far from the university. None of us lives there, and it'll be difficult for you to go there in the winters. That's how we ended up for a 2 BHK at Launch Apartments, which is like 1 mile from my university.
What you see in Google Maps and what you research on the internet is pretty far different from what we've been living here. So talk to your seniors; they know which is the best thing available.
And sometimes it looks like really beautiful in pictures, but I think it happened in Granite, right?
They really put pictures. They put all the furniture, everything, but they don't give you anything.
Yeah, it's unfurnished apartments, and it's a bummer sometimes.
Yeah.
As soon as you'll get an admit, you'll be added to some group, so it'll be easier for you to contact the seniors as well. Any last minute tips? Don't study now that much. Just relax and just see what mistakes have you done in these tests and cover them up. Is it better to go to a great university or not go to US at all with all Trump issues? I don't know what to answer with this Trump stuff.
Remember, Trump wants you to study. The whole education system here runs on the funds from master students from India.
Hmm.
They are, if I can bet my ass on this. If they remove the Indians from US, no one is going to come from us, and their financial system is going to cripple within days. Even Trump knows this. He can't openly say that I don't want Indians studying here. He's saying I don't want H1B support companies more, people who hire more than 15%. So he's threatening the companies to not hire more. But there'll be companies which hire and still not hire more than 15%. Your jobs are not going to be affected. Yes, they are going to be affected to an extent. But remember, if you are really good at what you do, you don't need to worry about shit. So try to be best at what you can do.
For example, mechanical has like 60% Indians. Can you imagine 60% Indians paying the whole fees? So they can't let that not happen. MS in management, I don't know. It depends. Poonam, it depends on your university. Will my TOEFL 109? It will help you. TOEFL score will never help you getting an admission.
Yeah,
it will
TOEFL
just
score
help.
is just like a cutoff. It's like a filter.
Yeah.
It's like if it's less than this cutoff, then this guy is bad. But if it's more than the cutoff, okay, fine. Let's think about the guy next points.
And sometimes universities will even mail you that okay, your TOEFL score is low. Please take it again and increase it to up to this mark so that we can give you admission. So one of my friends got into MIT, and his GMAT score was everything good, but he was bad in English. So MIT actually mailed him and asked him to take TOEFL again. If someone in 2-year BTech, then how he prepare for MIT?
Oh, if you're in a second year BTech, there's a lot of time you can do. First, pull up your grades. Whatever you screwed
Academics.
up, make up for all your grades, academic grades until now. Start slowly preparing for GRE. Second year is too soon to start. Start your underground research. Like what are the universities which offer your program, what you want to do, and try doing research projects in your undergrad with your professors. What you're applying for masters. In that way, it will really help you if you start from your third year itself. But it's too soon again. Your call.
If I have a publication less average, okay, publications are always positive points.
Oh.
So often. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Score of.
Also, for a score of 320, suggestions for university branch mechanical decent profile.
Branch mechanical is still too broad. You need to have a specific stream. There are a lot of branches. You have robotics, you have heat fluid, mechanics control. There are a lot
sometimes
of
it's
things.
like just MS in mechanical, and then they go for their
specialization.
Maybe. Getting admitted in top 100 will benefit me in future regarding
Parth,
jobs.
I believe you did your BTech in CS.
Oh, really? No, I didn't.
I wish.
Civil, yeah, I wish sometimes.
I wish I didn't make Parth.
Getting admitted in top 100 universities will benefit me in future. Yes, it will. For sure. Obviously, top 100 will benefit you more. It's a jump start. How you, after 12th, if you get into an IIT, it will be a jump start to your career. Same as that. I have an interest in both computer, software, and business sales. No idea.
That's a question you should ask yourself. Yeah, really.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I actually had at a point of time I wanted to go towards CS, but I had CS and civil engineering in front of me, and that is a question you would not want asked. You would not want to follow someone's suggestion. What you want to follow in your life?
Huh? Who did you follow?
I actually asked a senior. Should I go for masters in CS or for masters in my own construction management? He told me on the face. This is a question you need to ask yourself. No one can tell this better about you than you yourself. So yeah.
Professionally in US.
Yep, I know a friend who is actually playing in a soccer team for university.
Nice. Probably undergrads are more into sports.
Undergrads are more into it. We can't wait. We just have 2 years of time. We
can't invest that much. Yeah. What MIS program? University of Wisconsin? No idea. 7.55 is a decent one. What is the difference between fall and spring? Fall starts in September and August and September. Spring starts in January. In fall semesters, if you enter in fall semesters, you can do internship because you need 2 semesters of study before you start your internships. that is a negative point for going for a spring intake. Scholarship. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people going with scholarships in spring as well, but those are mostly like who want to go for PhD later on. Why didn't I go for MS in CS?
When did you do your BTech in CS?
I don't know. Like nobody. I didn't do.
Did you actually do a BTech in CS?
No, I took electronics first, then I switched. I switched after a year.
Parth, I don't know you anymore.
No, I did like.
I think you actually did secretly some.
No, why didn't you go for MS and CS? I didn't go for MS and CS because I really don't know. I can't answer that question. I'm the worst person to ask that question to. How to choose specialization in CS? No idea.
See, yeah, someone answered. Naveen Jindal is the management department in UTD. Yeah.
Yeah. Got 325 in power prep, but when I step actual exam, got under 310. Should I take it again? Yes, take it again. Take it again and take more mocks so that you actually know what is the score you are varying into. Like if you get, for example, if you take 3 more mocks and you're getting 320 around, then definitely take again. Rakesh, I'm okay. If you have messaged me, I'll see all these mails on Saturday. For everybody who has sent me a mail, I just see all the mails on one day and try to reply to all of them on that day, because it's not possible for me to mail you guys every day. Hi bros. Okay.
Can I go to USIEF? USIEF, I've heard, is a consultancy. You could listen to them but not pay them and do. I think it's
I don't even know what's that.
Yeah, USIEF is a good consultancy from what I've heard.
There are a couple of good ones as well, but they're expensive. They charge for what they offer. Simple as that. Could you tell me about UT Austin? It's in Texas.
It's really good university. It's one of the best universities for MS and CS. If you're asking for CS, a couple of friends of mine are studying in MS and CS.
Even the civil is UT Austin.
Yeah, UT Austin is really good for civil as well. Go for it.
UT Austin is almost good for every course. Yeah. 160. No, dilemma. Should I retake MS? Don't retake if you think that you can't increase 5 points. That's what I think. What do you think about this?
It's all about you. If you think you can go and score more, try it. Give it a shot. Who knows? Like your score is 149, 314. If you can score more than 320, your chances will increase drastically. But 314 to 319, if you get, it's pointless. Just as paths.
Yeah, and you end up exactly. Is there any scenario such that after you landed to at least for first term you can't work part time? No.
I've applied to part times even before I came to US, and they told me to join as soon as I come when I land. And
what work? Grader?
Dining hall.
Oh, you did?
First day I went and I came off. I got a grader job the first day itself again after I came. Nice. So I was like, I told
under whom?
Baha. Who's Baha? Structural Baha. I worked as a grader under him for the first year.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Vivek Vitsian. I'm sorry, man. It's a Vitsian thing.
Bro, I'm studying in TE engineering in Pune and about to give GRE, but now start proving through Princeton. Okay,
you just started giving your Princeton 2016 edition. You have a long way to go. Take it slowly. Study as much as you can.
How to get an internship? Where?
I wrote a guide about it. Just try to go through it.
But where?
Oh, internship in India. We have no clue. Internship in India is an unpaid, man. Who the fuck wants to do?
Where did you stay when you reached? I stayed with my cousin. Okay, we missed again.
Wow. Yeah. Ready to stay.
Does the college in which you do BTech really matters from getting top colleges in US? Yes, it will matter.
To an extent, yeah, really good. I mean, they do know that IITs, BITS, and NITs are the overblown things here in India. 133 in verbal is.
Oh, really you have to work on like at least get like 145 plus.
But 167 in quant is really good. Maintain that.
No idea regarding C or E. 60% Indian, but only 15% jobs. Really bad statistics.
Puneet, as I said, if you're really good at what you do and if you really put your whole heart, vigor, and passion into it, you're going to be in the top 15%. In India also we have the same problem, right? There are a lot of unemployed people, so it's not a gamble at least. So you give your hard work. If you give your 100% in it, you're going to get a job. That's one thing I can assure you. staying on campus, is it considered by the visa officer? Yes. Yeah. In my visa guide, I've tried to mention this. If the visa officer asks you, are you staying on? Did you book a house? Try to mention that you are booking, trying to get an on-campus house, but the slots are really ending fast. And tell him that if your visa gets, try to make it an informal joke. Like, if my visa gets approved, probably I'll go and book it today night. So
okay, one more thing. Don't tell them that you already booked your ticket or booked your apartment, because that'll be the worst thing, because they think that you are assuming that you will get the visa. That's why you're preparing for all of this. Even in the document which they give, like in the guidelines, they have mentioned that don't book your ticket until you get the visa. The only reason that they don't want you to hope that you will definitely get a visa. But okay, yeah, we're still 83 subscribers away, so it will take time, Paritosh. Regarding the extracurricular being in high school, I only have 2 internships, one research.
I don't know what he's asking.
Yeah.
Kushagra, I have my GRE on 26th October. I'm struggling with English part. Any tips to maximize my vocab tips? Vocab, all your verbal is half based upon how much you mug up your vocabulary and how much you understand the words you're studying. So try getting the words, because if you see your RC, not your RCs, I forgot what are the other things other than RCs and
sentence completion.
Yeah, sentence completions. If you see, half of the shit is based on your vocab.
What half full things?
Yeah, if
like it's just literally you have to pick words and you should know the meaning.
You remember the synonyms you study in Barron's? That is with the synonyms you study in Barron's, you can fill up the sentence completion things. So yeah, finish your vocab best. I'm a state level badminton player. Yeah, badminton.
You can mention it in like your swap for one sentence or something that you're a state level badminton player.
Yeah, you have to have a good way of portraying it.
Yeah, will applying early like October? Yes, it will. Current, yes, it will. I am 27 and having 5 years industry. So is it worth to MS USA now? I am computer science. Yes, it is. Like if you have already 5 years experience, company will prefer you over the recently graduate students.
After coming for US, after coming for MS, also you'll get an easy chance with internships and jobs later.
Even
like
for the green card.
Yeah, green card also. Yeah, that's true.
Like if you already have 5 years experience, then you'll be on the, what do you call that category?
Yep.
How tough is it to get A or T or RA for master students? Can you?
Depends on university. Depends on your university and your department.
If they have funding.
Yeah, if they have funding, yeah.
People, actually professors in the middle of the master's program or in the middle of the PhD program that tell students that we don't have any more funding. So I've heard that cases also. AI or machine learning, do you know anyone? No.
Sorry.
Do I have to send third year scores if I want to do masters right after my BA? Yes. I'm pursuing my BSc from India. I want to do my masters from US in physics. Can you give me advice or suggestions? You'll have to take the GRE subject test. That suggestion I can give.
There's a friend of mine who's actually doing his PhD in physics in Georgia Tech. He has taken his GRE subject test.
Oh, and also it's much less competition. So you'll be like, you have high chances to get a funding. How's Michigan Dearborn?
I haven't heard of it.
What profile should I have to get into top 100?
That's a very broad question.
Yeah. North Carolina too racist? Is it? You have no idea?
No, there's no city, there's no state as such racist state. You have racist people but not racist states.
Can I fake on my SOP that I want to do?
Actually,
yeah, you can.
If you, I mean, you can fake on your SOP that you want to do PhD after masters to get a scholarship, but you can't fake your experience. Okay, many people, I've just said this. If we can fake, the people will fake off experience also.
No, don't fake off experience.
Even many people in our batch actually did this. We go to a professor and if we want research funding, we'll tell them we are interested in doing PhD, which may encourage him to provide us funding, but later you can drop it.
So this happened to, I think, one of the UCs.
Hey, please, the best question has come up. Can you please answer this question?
Which one is that?
Yeah, Krish Lively question.
Not technical, but how's a dating life? I'm active dating person. Do you get time for such things? Asking just for fun. Use Tinder and try. How the girls? I don't want to comment on that.
I can't get over the question, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. My parent is planning to take voluntary retirement from job. Will that create problems for visa interview? I don't think your parents.
You just have to
much
have
effort.
funds. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm pursuing my BSc from India. I want to do my master's physics. Can you help me advise the suggestions? Yeah, we just answered this one or what?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
answer.
For chemical, no idea.
Does co-founding a startup count as a relevant work experience for industrial engineering? Yep, it does. I'm an electronics and telecommunication BTech.
July.
Yes, you can apply for your masters in CS still being in ECE streams or triple E streams. I have many friends of mine who have done their bachelor's in electronics and communication and have still done the masters in CS in really good universities. So you can. Is Texas state a safe? I heard it is a racist state. Texas is one of the most states, is one of the states which has the highest number of Indians. If anything, it is non-racist. If anything, I mean, it
You
has.
find Indians everywhere.
It probably, I mean, Dallas has probably more Indians than Americans, so don't worry about that.
Which universities have a good MS in mechanical aerospace? Purdue is really good in both of them. Can you please sum which is the can you please
Tell some which is the best scores.
GMAT? No idea. Does MIS require any work experience?
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
MIS
2
does.
years.
Yep.
If someone would be able to get government jobs in India, they could do anything all over the world.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Is Texas safe for getting a job in IT? That is a very weird question. Texas, any state is safe, man. In fact, Texas is. I mean, there's no state, most state safe state, but Texas is really safe. Don't worry about that.
Getting admissions in top German universities by GRE is almost free over USA. Which one to pick up? Okay, so German universities. Okay, I am planning to make a video with one of the people from Germany as well. So will have that answer very soon. Regarding German universities, you'll have to learn their language before going there, and I think they're planning to charge fees now. So apparently German universities will not be free anymore.
I've got a GRE score of 303 and ABA 3.5. Please suggest a few universities for the score. Got famous and
See the guide.
Okay, if you have a possibility chance of retaking your GRE, try considering retaking GRE. If you can score more than 310, it's going to improve your universities by a tier at least. So retake your GRE and then come back.
How to get with still big deal of Swajam the deadlines?
There are normally 2 deadlines for any program. If you, I mean, not always, but at least some programs will have 2 deadlines. One is the financial deadline, one is the non-financial deadline. The financial deadline is the one which comes first. So try completing your all formalities before the financial deadline. It's not guaranteed financial aid, but if there is a chance of getting financial aid, you'll get at least if you apply before the deadline. So try to complete before that.
I'm a B pharmacy, but we don't have any idea.
You can't have a job directly in the US any day. If you can help, there's only the only possibility of doing a job in US without a master's is your company has to send you on a H1B.
For example, TCS, Wipro.
Yeah, that reminds me of another topic. Trump is trying to stop these people. How Infosys, Wipro, and TCS send people directly to US without doing a master's. He wants people, in fact, to come here, do a master's, contribute to the education system, and then get your job. He hates the ones who are coming directly. So that's what he's trying to stop.
Do cleared backlogs matter? Obviously. Do internships in companies like Microsoft matter much over projects? Okay, it yeah, Microsoft internships will matter, but it also depends how good your projects are. So it is all like it's all relativity. Wait. Okay, we should stop taking questions now. Yeah.
Any more important ones?
I don't know about AI a lot. I need to do MS in AI. What should I do before going there? Ask people about AI. So, what are the chances of getting in ambitious universities in percentage?
Broad question again.
Sir, I'm electronics TCOM. How can I apply for a CS? Amit, you'll have to show some projects which is tending towards computer science.
Or at least have your work experience in that area.
So I actually saw one of the people mail me. He was a civil graduate. I think, I don't know, from BITS only. But he did all his, like, since first year he was doing projects in computer science. So he wanted to switch to computer science. So because all these projects are showing that he's very much interested in CS rather than civil, so it'll be easier for him to switch. Sachin, all the best. Gautam, I have my GRE on 12 in case I get a score of 3.0, not 5. I have a research paper, good project to show. Wow. So how will a job experience
Your
matter?
job experience is always going to help you. Not having it is not a disadvantage, but having it is always an advantage, just like research papers. So if you have the chance to get 1 or 2 years job experience and stay in India and stay with family, go for it and then come for masters rather than just coming out of fresh. And it'll help you getting a job later when you graduate from your masters as well.
Okay.
Wait. I'm planning to. I'm currently in my last year. The competition, Nihar, the competition for good universities will be less compared to. There is no less competition for specific branch. Your construction management is still is still going to have a lot of students applying. I know at least 300 to 500 students
I agree
applying
to
for
that. There are
all
two
masters.
WhatsApp groups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Um, how's racism over there? Puneet, I don't know which state your senior was. So, how's industrial engineering faculty in Purdue? Plus, how's the job scenario? Industrial engineering. There's a guy who I know from industrial engineering. Probably I'll let him talk next in the next live session. I got a TOEFL score of 109. Will I get an RA or TA?
So the next time it's better if you do one
Switch
live
over,
session for
yeah.
one
With
specific
yeah,
stream.
I'll have to tell them before
Yeah.
planning. His backlogs matter. So if you have a lot of backlogs, it will affect you.
But try to clear them at least.
Thanks for answering my question. And is it really necessary subject test? And
Yep, it is necessary to get the subject test in physics masters. At least that's what my friend did.
how did you study for GRE? Did you follow only Magoosh? I didn't follow only Magoosh, but I followed Magoosh as well. Hard office to get an unsecured loan.
So for loans, you can try banks like Credila if you want unsecured loans. But
Did you take
unsecured,
an unsecured one?
I took a secured one.
Okay.
For unsecured loans, you have higher rate of interest and a
Yeah,
limit of up
a
to
lot.
35 or 40 lakhs. For secured loans, you can have a less rate of interest and have more than 40 lakhs loan as
You
well.
can like you can. I think SBI offers loan up to 1.5
Yeah,
crores secured. Yeah.
some student scheme. Yeah,
Yeah, it will be great if you can talk about funding for undergrad.
indirectly funding होता है.
Scholarship, you
yeah.
just get scholarships. Okay, we'll just end like there's a lot of questions now.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll just end the live session. It's been an hour. Thank you so much for coming up. Next time I'll try to ask somebody who is from a different branch so that we can take branch specific questions from them. And yeah, that's about it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. Also, there's like a bell button so that if you press that, you'll get all the notifications, because I see that not everybody knows that on Tuesday we have a live session. Wait, I'll just show you. Okay, so there's like in my case it's not coming, but there should be a live like a bell session right here. So if you press that bell session, you'll get all the notifications if I'm live anytime. Yeah, well, thank you so much. If I'm sorry if we didn't reply to anyone, and next Tuesday again, right here.
See ya.
See ya.